Welcome to my first YouTube video. I've actually never done one of these before, but someone recently asked me about this white rhino. This is actually the ultimate white rhino here, custom Marvel Legends that I made. So these are a few of the things that I've done over the years. Yeah, I put a few figures on my desk here to show a couple of things that I've done in the past. Venom 2099 I've done maybe over 20 times. I cannot count how many times I've done Venom 2099. This is one of my old favorites, A-Bomb, and I'll show you how he's very easy to make. You just take Toy Biz Abomination, pop his arms, legs off here, and you got to crack the body and then take his arms out and then replace it on the inside, the guts up here, and that's the whole figure. You sculpt. You pop this head off, drill it out, pop it on, and then sculpt the head. Everything else is sculpt. That's that. There's going to be another one of those coming. I'm definitely going to put that up for sale for everybody. I'll show you quickly Monster Ock made from the MCU Red Hulk. I saw that figure come out. I figured that's exactly what I wanted to do with it. I got these symbiote effects that wrap around. This here Hector Ayala white tiger that I made. I'll show you this real quick. Working on, I'm not going to show you everything, but I'll show you real quick. This is a vehicle for Howard the Duck. It fits the What If very nicely. It's got steering wheel and a whole console inside that I put together. 4 working arms. I used all the parts from that Ultimate Rhino, that Toy Biz Ultimate Rhino. I had a couple of them that I used. These are both, I think the left leg or right leg or whatever, because it only had one leg that didn't have that action. You know, it just had a regular bending knee, so I took 2 of the same and then made it right and left universal. Yeah. So yeah, it has these rockets that pop on. And the gun articulates here. Basically, it's just going to clip on there. You can have a sword. He's got a shield. And we'll have this gun, and maybe I'll incorporate that into the shield somehow, just for effect. So that's going to be pretty neat. I'm hoping to get that done pretty soon. Kingpin convinces the Rhino to have some equipment, a microphone and a camera attached to him to help him catch up with Spiderman to basically team up, but he didn't know that he had a bomb attached to him, and when the Rhino got close enough to Spiderman, Kingpin detonated the bomb and basically blew his chest open, killed him. Almost killed Spiderman. Spiderman, did I say Spiderman? Spiderman. I made the other white rhino. I could try to splice in some photos of it. I had Alistair Smythe Resurrect Rhino, using some mutated DNA, cybernetics. White Rhino was born. Not much left of the original human inside. You know, concept's called the Undead White Rhino, and he's remote controlled by the Kingpin. So basically, it's the Kingpin. It's the Kingpin inside of the Rhino, from a remote location. He's controlling him remotely. Even the White Rhino wasn't able to catch Spider-Man, so the Kingpin gets greedy, impatient, and decides to dip into the multiverse and ends up opening a portal to the Ultimate Universe. This is the Ultimate version. Yeah, so the Kingpin unleashed the Ultimate White Rhino into the standard Marvel Universe. Basically, this version is no longer attached to the Kingpin. He's completely unhinged. Basically, a Terminator that is programmed just to kill Spider-Man without the Kingpin's influence whatsoever. This version can fly. He's got bigger guns, bigger knives, a lot more cybernetics. The original concept, I was trying to just make a Rhino with a Jason mask for Halloween, and it went out of control. And I came up with the whole idea. I sold the White Rhino, the original one, and I kept this one because I like this one a lot. So this one's a little bit more darker gray. So all these guns here, they're basically just from my fodder bin. I haven't a clue where they came from. I just put it all together. But the pieces on the side that look like rhino skin, those are actually from the Toy Biz Rhino. I cut them out and put them together. I think it was two halves of the shoulders, the back shoulders, so you can see the other side. Yeah. And the shoulder pads are from Ultimate Rhino as well. So I cut in to the neck there and actually slid the shoulder pads into the body of the figure to hold them in place, and then glued them in and then sculpted around it. So that's how I did that. All these other pieces are just spikes that I took off of parts of my fodder bin and then sculpted them in. So, you know, glue them on, sculpt around it, make it look like it's coming out of his skin, and then that's pretty much all you need to do. But the shoulders are from this DC Multiverse. Duke Thomas Batman. As you can see, the shoulders, I took the rubber off of this figure, and also his axe is just the forearm swords, knives, and also his. Very easy to make if you have the parts. I mean, you just put them in, glue it together, and then and sculpt. Everything's sculpt. These are just guns that I drilled into his chest. I gave him 4 eyes. I thought it was really cool. I don't know why, but yeah. I mean, Rhino does have 4 eyes if you look. One fake, one real. But, or I don't know, maybe they are real, whatever. But I thought it would look really cool on a cyborg to have 4 red eyes. I think you might think it's pretty cool too, but that's up to you. Yeah, all this fodder bin stuff, this is from a Dr. Octopus, but I have no idea which one. It's very strong, this wire that's in here, and that's why I chose it. I had only one of them in the fodder bin, and I cut it in half and used it. If anybody knows what figure this is from, I want more of them. It's really strong. It holds this really heavy piece. So message me and let me know if you know. It has these like these circles here. So on his back here, I have some, basically what I consider the engine part, which controls flight. You just put the put rocket effects in his foot pegs, and there's your effect. Thanks for watching. You could check out my Instagram.